She said it offhandedly, eyes glued to her phone. I have a date. Like she was telling me we were out of milk. Or that the weather looked nice. 3 words, delivered with clinical detachment. She even smiled, barely, that smug little curve tugging at her lips, like she was already congratulating herself. But what she didn't realize was simple. The game had ended long ago. She just didn't notice I'd stopped playing. A year ago, those words would have shattered me. Back then, we looked like the perfect couple. People admired us. Our chemistry at dinner parties. The way we finished each other's jokes. The shared glances that made strangers believe in love. We whispered dreams over popcorn and black and white films. Like we were writing our own script. I thought we were building something real. I didn't realize I was laying bricks alone. Then came the late nights. The sudden obsession with fitness. The phone that never left her hand and never opened around me. My joke stopped landing. Her laugh, the one I used to wait for, was now reserved for someone else. Still, I gave her grace. That's what trust does. It blinds you until reality kicks down the door on a dull Tuesday afternoon. I was just looking for a charger. Her bag was open and her phone screen lit up. Asterisk, can't wait for tonight. Same room. Asterisk, she was in the shower. I didn't feel anger, at least not right away. What I felt was cold. Focused. I didn't confront her. Confrontation is for the shocked, the unprepared. I chose something else. Control. That night, I lay beside her in silence. Her skin smelled like someone else. That should have broken me. Instead, it clarified everything. I got to work. Cloned her phone. Tracked her GPS, noted every purchase, every withdrawal. She never noticed a thing. That's how I found him, Ethan Rollins. Middle manager. Married. Predictable. Then I found his wife, Julia. She didn't cry. She laughed. And handed me her own collection of evidence. Just like that, we became a team. Not of grief, but of resolution. I hired a private investigator. Quiet, pricey, relentless. Worth every cent. Within weeks, I had what I needed. Photos, audio, credit card receipts. Enough to destroy them. But I wasn't finished. We co-owned a business, on paper. In reality, I held the trademarks, the contracts, the intellectual property. While she was off chasing cheap excitement, I was quietly changing the locks, figuratively and literally. By the time she realized anything was wrong, it was too late. Everything she thought she controlled had slipped through her fingers. Last Thursday, I told her I had a surprise planned. She beamed, wore the red dress, the one from the night we signed our first deal. She looked stunning, almost made me feel something. Almost. The restaurant sat above the skyline, romantic, elegant, exactly what she expected. She swirled her wine. So, what's the big occasion? I slid a folder across the table. She chuckled, assuming it was sweet. Then she opened it. Her face changed. Inside, the affair, the stolen money, a detailed breakdown of her contract breaches, and a letter signed by Julia's attorney, preparing to file a lawsuit. Her hand shook around the glass. This isn't... It is... I said evenly, you're done. Your assets are frozen. Ethan's under investigation. You've been named in the suit. She opened her mouth again. No words came. Just a whisper. I still love you. I know, I said, rising from the table. Enjoy your date. Now I sit alone in the apartment that's legally mine. The view is sharp, clean. The silence feels deserved. I think back to how many lies I let slide. How many truths I chose not to see. How long I waited for her to be someone she never was. They say revenge is fueled by anger. It's not. It's powered by truth. By reclaiming the parts of you you gave away too easily. I don't miss her. I miss who I thought she was. And every time she tries to start over, every meeting she walks into where my name still holds weight, every moment she lifts a glass and remembers that night, I hope she hears it. The silence, the calm, and the single sentence that ended it all.